Good morning or afternoon, whenever you're going to be doing this project. Since it's an online class, you can choose to do it whenever, as long as you do it, right? So the idea behind today is that you're going to be following along with me as we go through GeoGebra together. I just want to show you guys how to make new things and some different features, and primarily we're going to focus again on surface area because that's what this whole unit is about. I'm going to show how GeoGebra can help you guys figure out surface area easier. It'll pretty much do the calculations for you, especially with odd shapes like the pyramid right here, as you can see, and the cubic shape. These are two examples you'll be using as references in your independent studies. So we're not going to look at those right now. This will be given to you in an email link. But for now, we're just going to go through GeoGebra and take a look at it. But of course, first, you'd need to make an account. I already have one made. Just use the school email, create your own password, etc. There's no age restriction or anything like that. So there shouldn't be any problems. If you do have any, just email me, let me know. But it should be pretty straightforward in making an account. It's free. So just go to geogebra.com or .org, sorry, and then from there you should be able to sign in and you can see all your old projects here. But since you probably won't have any, you'll go to this new button. Then you'll click on GeoGebra Math Apps. This will basically allow you to create a whole new project in GeoGebra. Now it starts off 2D, which can be useful of course, but we're going to want 3D because that's where surface area is going to come into play, because we talk about three-dimensional objects. Now, when creating different objects in GeoGebra, there's multiple ways to do it. There are easier ways and there are harder ways, but all of them work, so use whatever you find to be the most useful to you. So it's been a little while since I've been here, but let me just show you some quick ideas. If you click on polygon, that's going to make a two-dimensional. Can I do this again? Use this one. No, that's for building three-dimensional, and I'll talk about that in a second. I just thought there was a way to. Oh yeah, I don't know why. Maybe it went over to that one on accident. My mistake. So what we're going to do is we're going to click here. Oh. It's been a while since I've done this. My apologies. Polygon. Oh, so there we go. You just click a spot on the graph, right? And we can adjust in a second to see where that's exactly at. But then you'll click all the different points that you're looking for. And let's just do that, right? And we'll connect it back to this point. That basically means they're all connected now. What do we see? Oops. I just hit escape to get out of it. And the button, which you can't see on the screen because it's cut off just by using screencaster, but to the left of this A right here is the mouse button. You just click on that and then you can have your regular mouse so you can like spin this around. So as you can see, it's a two-dimensional object in three-dimensional space. So it's like a piece of paper, you could say, floating in three-dimensional space, and we can see it. And you could use this as a base if you wanted to, or if you, for instance, made a line, right? We'll start here, and let's go out to around here, and then start here, go to there. What did I do? Well, I made a bunch of lines. Oh, they go on infinitely. That's kind of weird. Well, that isn't gonna work. I was trying to show you. Just delete that. You just click on it and you hit backspace. You can get rid of anything. You just gotta click on the dot so it knows what you're selecting. And I was going to show you. Oh, here's segment. That's what I'm looking for. Line is infinite. Segment is just like from one place to another. Let's create some segments here. It's not going to be even, but I can always adjust it. I'll show you that in a second too. Go back to mouse. So we can move this dot wherever I want it to be. And now, if we look, does that look like a 90-degree angle? Not quite. So I'll just move it over and say, there we are. Now if I use these axes as the other sides, right, that would make a square. And if I built a three-dimensional square, I could move this like this, and then I could build up with using the segment button from here up, and then make a whole cube. And what I was going to say is you could use the polygon tool and then just go over this one more time, and I'll show you that actually, just to make it more simple. Polygon. And then we'll go from here to here to here to here, and it kind of almost highlights the base of what this cube would be if I had created the whole thing, as you can see. And what that allows us to do is when I click on it and I go over to the side here, it tells us the surface area of that polygon. So it already calculates it for us, and obviously it's not perfect, but that's what Geogebra is for. If we don't have perfect objects, it'll tell us still the exact surface area. So you don't have to painstakingly measure it and figure it out like that. It's nice in that way. Again, I can click on this one as well. Let's go find it. It should be highlighted in the side here. Polygon. So if I click on this polygon, oh, 25. So that was that one. My mistake. Where's the other polygon then? Oh, that's just the sides of the polygon. Oh, interesting. Yeah, I mean, you can mess around here and find a lot of different things. Oh, and here's polygon 1. Just gotta find it by scrolling up. And looking at polygon 1, the square. Oh, I think I just hid that. Didn't do that. Okay. Here we can see it's 11.91. That's the surface area. And what it did, it already calculated it, but it would have done the length times the width, and then it would have figured out what this area that was missing is. Just simple math that we already know how to do, but it'd be complicated because of the missing area, because it's not even, so we'd have to adjust that, try and make it more even. But what's interesting too is that the surface area will adjust if you move these in real time. So it's just constantly going to be doing the calculations if you change anything. So it's not like you have to redo anything to figure that out. So that's the polygon stuff if you wanted to create it that way. But as you can see, it's kind of a mess. It's not very even. It'd take a while to adjust everything. So that's the hard way, I suppose you could say. Let's delete all these points. And we're back to square one. See? Empty. But there's an easier way, as you might have guessed. I can go up here and I can click on cube. And what does that do? Well, if I choose this right here, there's the cube. Doesn't seem to want me to let me do this. Okay. And I go out to here. Oh, look what happened. I created a cube just like that. Look how quick that was compared to all the other stuff I was trying to do and failing at. This is just so much easier. And it's perfect. It's a perfect cube. Since I said go from here to here, it's just going to be that exact length for every single side, because we all know a cube is a perfect square. So the base is going to be perfect. Whatever you designated as the length will be the same length as this side and that side and that side, and the same length upward and over, because all of these sides are the same. So that was nice, right? Makes it easy. But what about the surface area? How do we figure that out? It's not too bad. We could go with the polygon again. Click here, go to there, just follow all the points all over again. Look at that. Now I have a polygon on top of the three-dimensional cube I just created. And it's a little hard to see. So here's the polygon. Oh, look at that. But what if I don't want to make it that color? I can always change that too. I'm trying to remember how to do that. But I don't want to take too much time. But you can change colors on here, and I'll let you guys figure that out. It's not that important. I'll just make it easier to see where things are. But as you can see, it is slightly different color already anyways, the polygon. And you could just do that for every single side, and then that would tell you the surface area. And actually the cube already did it for you. Polygon right here. Oh, it's getting a little complicated. The screencast unfortunately cut some of this out. But it's saying undefined, so that's a little weird. In any case, this is just going to make it easier. I'm not sure why it's doing that. Undefined. Why would you say undefined? Now let's just get rid of it then. And try again. So, a cube, again. Let's just throw it away from the middle there. There we go. And as we can see, the length is 2. 1, 2. So on each side it's going to be 2. So then, if we look at it, it does say 4. So 2 by 2, as you can see, 4. So each side is going to be 4. How many sides are in a cube? Let's think of the dice. You got 6. Add those up. 4 plus 4 plus 4 plus 4. 6 times, you're going to have 24. That's going to be the total surface area of this polygon. I don't know why I was doing that undefined thing earlier, but look, just recreating it, fix that. Probably didn't like me putting the polygon on it because it wasn't really necessary. See, because it already has it done. But the point is, this just makes it a lot easier. And you can do that with many different shapes. So the pyramid, prisms, etc., etc., etc. So I hope this was helpful. I hope you answered the questions along the way that it will ask you in Visio. And yeah, if you have any questions, just email me. Otherwise, I will send out that independent assignment for you with those 2 examples, and then you can go from there and create your own. So have a good day.